Alrighty, what's good, people? So as I'm doing a Dark Brotherhood quest line with Skyrim in the background, I figured I'd play, but also give TikTok, you guys especially, a random backstory. Like, this video doesn't have to be pinned. If you find it, you're good people. So I'm still trying to be somewhat quiet because my girlfriend's resting, sleeping. Accommodations only 8 p.m. But I figured I'd be considerate since it's not 9:30 or so. At least talk somewhat quietly, but also pump out my video at the same time that I've been wanting to do for a long time. It's funny who, as we're running around doing this, just killing people and whatnot. A little backstory about all of my Dark Souls stuff, like everything Souls related. There we go, we got some light armor. And I gotta kill some Hern and stuff. So back when, around the time that Skyrim came out, I think, or maybe in between Oblivion and Skyrim, I remember playing Dragon's Dogma, and I would go to GameStop and I would always see like Demon Souls, and there was rumors of Dark Souls 1 on the way soon, so I was like, huh. No, of course my cat's meowing at me. And there was rumors of like Dark Souls 1 and whatnot, so I thought, this is kind of interesting. Like, it looks, the cover looks awesome. I want to play both games, but I'm not sure it was really the game for me. And at the time, I was somewhere between very casual and somewhat competitive, but only competitive with like first-person shooters and games like Call of Duty, and Uncharted. So I was playing Indiana Jones type of stuff. And I was a big history nerd. I also loved the God of War series and Prince of Persia, Shadow of Colossus, these type of things. But as time progressed, Demon Souls got into my grasp on like the PS3. It was around when the PS3 first, came out and whatnot. And I was super excited. I was like, oh man, Demon Souls. I played and beat Dragon's Dogma, so I wonder if it's like part of the story or if it's just a different cool game that's similar. Oh, it was far from it. And within just like the first level, doink. But within just the first level, I just kind of like turn around and, you know what? I don't even want to like give this game a try. The me at the time said like, oh, this Demon Souls is too hard. And I quit around like the first level. I didn't even get to the boss. That's how bad it was. And I just felt embarrassed. So I was like, it's a good thing I'm not a content creator at the time, because I was like, oh boy, I don't want anyone to see me right now. I just want to hide and never be seen with this type of thing. And then a couple years passed, and Dark Souls 1 came out. I played Dark Souls 1 a bit. I got to maybe like Sense Fortress, and I went, you know what, this game's been like really hard and it's crazy. I'm not sure if this is for me. So I said maybe I'll come back to this when I'm more mature and a better person for the most part, before I end up breaking more controllers or just, being an idiot. So I was like, yeah, I got anger issues, so maybe I should stay away from it. But over a course of sheer will and determination, funny fact, as I'm a determined guy on here, I eventually became so determined with other games, my will and stride to want to beat the Dark Souls games just kept growing and growing and growing. And so the time came where like Dark Souls 2 came out. I played through half of that, maybe more than half, and I actually had fun. It's like, you know what? Maybe one day I should go ahead and take some time and beat one of the Souls games. And a couple more years passed. I played some other stuff, and I buckered down at I forget if Bloodborne came out first or Dark Souls 3, but I beat both games around the same time, and I just went all out with them. Like, I went to like level 200 to 300 and growing, and I just went to New Game Plus like crazy, and I was obsessed with PvP, and I was like, you know what, I'm tired of people shit talking, I'm tired of people like, it's just in general, and also myself. I was just like, I should not be struggling with this type of game. I should become a monster at this shit. That's what I wanted to do. I'm like, I became a monster at other things. I should surely more than enough become a monster at these things. So beat the hell out of Dark Souls 3, then beat the hell out of Bloodborne, and then later on, I went back to Dark Souls 2, beat the hell out of that. Then after Dark Souls 2, went back to 1, beat that game. I did that on, I think my old channel before I deleted it and stuff. But yeah, good stuff though. It was very, very fun. I had a blast. Oh boy, guards are pursuing me. Come, Janessa. We have to kill people. Nice. Oh, I need to drop some shit. Pardon my pause. I'm like trying to play at the same time until the story. So as I was saying, with all those like different Souls games, like just kind of going through my flesh and blood, I was like, oh my god, I love this stuff. It's so much fun. You know, I can't get enough. And I started streaming it through YouTube. I used to have a channel called Captain Noodle, which used to have a bunch of other names, but I eventually deleted it just because I was feeling emotional and dumb and didn't feel worthy of even having an audience. But since we're on to channel story now and not so much the Souls games, y'all can skip out this part if you want. If all you wanted to hear was the Dark Souls stuff, then cool. But this is more about me if you're willing to learn. Back when I only did YouTube and TikTok was just a myth to me. Like I've heard of Musical.ly and other whatever apps, Instagram and this and that, Twitter, and people are like, oh, you should do content there. Like, oh, you should do YouTube and that place, you know, Reddit as well. Get people to watch your stuff, because some people were telling me, hey, I enjoy you, but you should open your your connections better so that way more people can see your content. I'm like, I don't know. And then I came on to TikTok eventually and found all you guys, which is really cool. Yes, I appreciate y'all. You know, you give me more purpose in life. It's not like I didn't have anything, but like I really took to heart, you know, putting content even for like maybe 5 viewers every day, almost, for like years and years. Like I started doing YouTube like 2013. It was fun.
Look, if the night and so go to Vollenrud.
Yeah.
It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier.
So anywho, just anything I've left out and whatnot, I'll talk it out in the comments. You know, feel free to ask questions or to, you know, check in with some other whatnots. It's definitely been a blast opening my heart about this subject. I would do it with more enthusiasm, but with it being later at night, you know, there's only so much I can do. So, hope y'all enjoyed. I will see you guys in more videos. Peace.